Hi, this is Renee, Custom Scraps by Renee, and I'm here today to do a little SVG file from Little Scraps of Heaven, and it's called Love Mom Bear, and we're going to ink it and chalk it, and we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to be using Catherine Puller inks, and for the main body, I'm going to use gingerbread. And we can go ahead and get started. For anyone that's new to my channel, I kind of do my inking and just a little different. I like to get the edge really nice and dark. And there are a couple ways you can do that. You can either run your dauber along the edge like that, or you can just run your dauber across the edge like that. And then I take my paper piece and then I hold it flat and I put my sponge dauber perpendicular to it, and then I'm just going to try to get in some of the more of the color of the ink, and you don't press quite as heavy as when you're doing the edge, but you just want to pull in some color. And you want to rotate your sponge dauber because you have ink on the other side of it as well. And it doesn't have to be perfect. We just want to have, you know, some extra color in there. I like to do it better this way. And then just turn it flat, and you want your dauber probably be a little on the dry side, because if it's too wet, it makes it really hard to blend, because you'll get way too much ink. On it. And trust me, I know. I'm just still learning this, so I've had my share of where it didn't look so good. But you just have to keep practicing. Yesterday I got a phone call, and during a video and it shut off my video. Today I silenced my phone, but I got a call on my watch. I just wanted to make sure that it didn't shut off the video, but it didn't. I did the same bear yesterday, and like I said, it shut it off like at 20 minutes, and which turned out okay because I had a really hard problem with the diamond glaze that I put on the eye, and I got some on the outside of the black of the eye, and I tried to fix it, and it was just like a dam bursting open, and it just kept coming out and out onto the eye, the white part of the eye. And so I got it kind of repaired, but one side is darker than the other, so it's not one I'm going to be attempting to sell. And I'll kind of show you the difference. You just go along the edge, like a lot of people normally just ink the edge. So there's the two legs, and this one is just a little more colorful with the extra ink around it. And it does take a little bit longer to ink. But I like the effect. So the extra time is worth it. And if you're new, I keep my little sponge daubers in these little round containers that you can get at Hobby Lobby, Joann's, Michael's, and they come in these little storage containers. And I just have the names of all the inks so that I don't mix my colors. And it's pretty good because the dauber stays moist a lot better, I think. And I don't wear it out near as fast as I would like a finger dauber. So on this one, we're going to use Ginger by Catherine Puller. And this is definitely a juicier stamp. And for this big heart, I'm going to use Do-Si-Do from Catherine Puller. pull some of the pink. And in a lot of cases, it's really subtle. And then I have 4 little green leaves. I'm going to use eucalyptus from Catherine Polar. And I know that there's quite a bit of ink on this, so I may not even have to, yeah. Okay. And the last one will be the red. And I'm using peppermint scrub. I'll do the hair bow first. for those of you that have been following me, you know I've been having really trouble with my stomach, and it has gotten so bad that I literally cannot eat even the most plain foods. Like yesterday for lunch, I had some rice and chicken. We had gone to Pepper Jack's, and I had a chicken rice bowl with lettuce, tomato, and cheese, and I ate about a third of it. And then brought it home, and so I warmed it up a little bit to eat it, and ate about a third or more, and it made me just so sick that I had to take 2 Phenergans because of the nausea, and plus now I have a lot of pain. And then for dinner, I had a part piece of chicken breast and some macaroni and cheese, and my stomach hurt so bad that I ended up taking more Phenergan before I went to bed. So now I can't even eat anything that's just simple and bland. So I told Dave today that I'm going on a straight protein shake diet and just drink protein shakes until I see the doctor on the 29th. And see what the plan is. Probably need an upper scope. But yeah, I hate when my stomach doesn't feel good, because it's like all of me doesn't feel good. And I think I have some really exciting stuff coming up here in the near future, and I really don't want to be bothered or plagued with these stomach issues. I want them to be gone. You know, I take Protonics twice a day, and sometimes I even have to take a Pepsid in between because the heartburn is so bad. And one of the surgeries that they can do, you know, if you have really bad acid reflux, is actually gastric bypass surgery, which I already had done like 20 years ago. And now I have really bad acid reflux. So I wonder they can redo your gastric bypass. So I don't know if that's something I would ever go through again. Especially knowing how you feel when you come out of surgery. I don't know if I could ever put myself through that ever again. Okay. Now we're ready to put it together. And we're going to do I'm going to use art glitter glue. So there are ears, and you can place the ears, you know, if you want higher up ears or lower ears. You can place those wherever, you know, wherever you would like them to be. I'm just looking for, yeah. Oops. And this little is a silicone based, and it's from Imagine, and they're little silicone based brushes, and they're good for moving like excess glue. Like if you have glue right there, that's really good for moving it. Let's go ahead and put this part on. I'm going to glue lower down on the muzzle so that I'll be able to get the slit part of her eye underneath the muzzle. Her eyes on. And she had really tiny eyes, So I changed them out to these teardrop eyes that I made. And it's really easy to make your own eyes. You just have to find a style that you like. And all you have to do is take the black part and copy it and paste it back on itself. And then all you have to do is take the bottom layer and pull it out just a little bit so that it's a little bit bigger than the top layer. And then that becomes the white part of the eye. And then you move it off and I change its color to white. And I've made two-part eyes. Or if you find that you really have one you like from, like Marjorie, you know, you can use those eyes. Here comes blue. Oh, he's just getting a drink. Yeah. He's sitting there staring at me. What do you want, Blue? I do have a little picture over here that helping me make sure to put it together right. Okay, now these flowers. I don't even know if that's how they go together. Okay. We are almost done. I get ready to do her face. have this Tombow Mono drawing pen that's a 03, and I'm going to use that to draw on her eyelashes. And I'm going to do straight. So I'll try to do one long, one short, one long. And on the same side. And then you can fill them in with little lashes if you want in between. The black up there. So I can take this pen, this Sigma rolling. It's a Uniball ruler pen. And dab a little there. And take that off. And I'm going to take this black pen pastel chalk, and I got this off of Amazon, and I've had it probably, I've been doing it with pen pastels for 3 years, and one will last you forever. And I'm just going to start at the bottom of the eyelashes and then go in one direction, sweep up to the top. And then do that on the other side. And I go from the bottom to the top because it should be wider at the bottom than at the top. Kind of dark. And then I take the magenta pan pastels. And you don't have to do this, but I like the way that it looks. And I go back along the lash line and right over the black, and I cover it with magenta. And then we'll do the other side. And Nicole is trying to call me, and I hope that she doesn't make my video stop. Oops. And I forget then. I try to take it off the lid. Some blush. Oh, that's not even my use regular makeup brush. And just put a little bit of color, magenta, on her cheeks. And just a little on the nose. Okay, and then I go back to my Uniballer. I'm gonna put these. And these are really good. If you get any chalk on them, they won't work. Just make sure you use a really light touch. They work better with the light touch to make the eyelash, to make the round part of the eyes. And the last thing I do is I do a little bit of blending. I don't do a whole lot. I do like to try to do some. I shouldn't put her hair bow on. And I like to do it right along the edge of the face. And then just a tiny bit. and I just use the blending brush. And I really like textured paper to do the pieces, but I think the blending would be a lot easier if it was all smooth paper. And like I said, I don't do a lot of. And I have a brush stick from Imagine that looks like a pencil tip. And I just put a little in there. You can dot here and a dot here. It's pretty relentless. And then hello. And there she's done, except for this diamond glaze that I like to use on the eyes. And I found just be really careful to keep it on the eye. You want to keep even pressure and then just let up a little bit. What I did yesterday is I don't know how I did it, but got a big glob of it off the eye and trying to get it back on was near to impossible to clean it up. And then I'll take, if I can get it, some pops of color black magic glitter. And just glitter her little nose. Okay, there she is. The Mom Love Bear, and it's from Little Scraps of Heaven, and I hope you like it. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I just want to thank everybody, and I'll be back tomorrow with another video. And I just want to thank everybody and hope that you have a really great day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.